Okay, again, this is series 3 of just picturing our historical documents. These are some pictures of me. Okay, next. Okay, here's another picture. Next. And we're throwing all these out because we don't have room for them anymore. Okay, this is a professor as an MBA getting my master's. People would write nice things about me, but we're going to throw them away because there's no need to keep these anymore. Next. And here's one here from the city treasurer of the city of Chicago, and he said some very nice things about me many years ago. Okay, next. This happens to be me with one of our, it's called Ostrovsky, and he's a famous poet in Russia. We believe he's related to us as many cousins removed, but Alexander Ostrovsky. And that's right in front of, that's in Moscow at the Bolshoi Theater right across the street from that. Next. And of course, here's an upside down picture of Elaine, but she for some reason doesn't want to turn it around so that we can see it. There we go, Elaine. And that's when she had blue eyes. They changed now too. You can see her new eyes are a little bit different. Next. Actually, let's keep that picture. Put that in the box. Okay, next. Throw that out. Okay, this is some certificates that they had when they were, don't move that please, when they were 2 years old. And next, that's Elaine's, and here's Marty's certificate. We're not going to keep those because they're from many years ago. Okay, next. That's when they were almost 2 years old. Here's Grandpa when he was, I forgot, they spelled his name wrong in the thing. That's at the 50 years of being a member of the American Legion. Next. This is just a little bit of stuff. This is where the graves are, and we paid for perpetual care. And this is the, Grandma paid for this. And so you can see that's where it was. This is the documents for that. Next, throw that out. We don't want to keep that. Here's Grandpa in a magazine. This is where he received some delayed medals for a Bronze Star, and we're going to throw this out as well, but at least we recorded it. Next. And here's, he was written up on the front page of the Fort Lauderdale Sun-Sentinel, December 20. This is the day after his birthday in 2006. 2 years later he died, but at least he was able to be honored for some of his work getting a Bronze Star, as you can see there. Okay, next. We're going to throw that out because there's really no room to keep these things. Okay, this shows that there's a Larry Williams. He was a popular person, and he would buy my trading system. And we have some more documents. Turn these around, showing that next. People buying our materials, and I've of course I'm very well published. I wrote a number of articles on options and T-bond options, and we have quite a few articles here that we wrote and we published, and I've been quoted in many other people's books and magazines on options and options trading strategies, including I was the founder of the soybean crush option, and I think I've been well quoted in that regard. Next. Now this we're just going to show a few pictures of some classrooms. Hopefully the glare is going to be out of this. This is our, actually this is my kindergarten. We're going to throw this out, but no need to keep this anymore. There's me, like right there, like hopefully you can see that, right? Don't move that. Okay, right there, and there's me, and next to me is Skippy Vacaris. He was my best friend in kindergarten. And then you can see all the other kids. That's Miss Miller and some of the other kids in my kindergarten class at Roosevelt School in Elmhurst, Illinois. And you can see all the kids, we were all probably around 5 years old. And of course, I was the best looking one. Next, throw that out. Okay, and here's Grandpa. That's Martin Ostry. He has some articles about himself receiving this medal. Next, throw that out. Okay, all these are going. Now here's some more people wrote to me saying how great my system was. That's a trading system and how great a system it was. And, so we would have, I have quite a few letters like this. I'm just going to throw them all out because this is pretty much synonymous of what they are like. Next, throw that out. Here's Grandpa's old driver's license. We're going to throw that out too. There's no need to keep it. Throw that out. This is an old power of attorney where when Grandpa died, he gave me his power of attorney. Okay, next, we'll throw that out. And I guess that was recorded somehow. This is affidavit of validity of power of attorney. I don't know what that's for, but I guess it must be legal mumbo jumbo. Okay, throw that out. Okay, turn that around so I can see it. Oh, that's their cousin that you know, we lost touch with, somebody named Ryan Ostry. Okay, next. Okay, this is an old Florida license. Throw that out. Next is, oh, this is a friend of mine. Some friends of mine in the Soviet Union. Here, next, throw that out. I think that's Igor. Turn it this way so I can see it. Thanks. Okay, next. Some friends of mine, and here's another friend of mine in the Caucasus in Russia. This is another friend of mine in Russia. Next. Here. Okay, that's another picture there. Next, throw that out. And this is me as a president of the, okay, me as president of the, one of the richest HOAs in Florida. Next. Oh, and just some of these things, which we don't want to keep too much of because there's so many of these. This is Marty, throw that out. And this is from Elaine, I love you, Dad, that's to me. And we don't need that anymore because we don't have room. I love you, Daddy. Okay, next. And this is my family, and Elaine, Marty, and Daddy. Next. Now, this is from Martin Ostrowski. He shortened his name to Ostry way back when. Okay, and he got this as a recognition from the state of Illinois of his service in World War II. Next. We're going to throw that out. This is my test scores in grade 7. You can see I wasn't the smartest, but at least I got a master's degree. Next. And this is from grade 4. My scores and some kind of Iowa scores that they had back then. Next. Grade 3. Next. Throw that. We're going to throw these out because there's no need to keep them anymore. That's our kitty. Throw that out. And then this is the me holding Marty when I had a little bit more pounds on me. Next. Okay, and we have so many pictures of these. This is Grandpa holding a doll. This is way back in the probably the 50s. Next. And this is Martin Ostry holding Elaine Ostry, his granddaughter, just before he died. And this is Marty Ostry with somebody who's holding him. Next. Oh, anything on the other side of that? Nope. Okay, and this is the Battle of Okinawa. We have these old papers, but we're just going to throw them out because there's no need to hold these on to these anymore. Next. Next. Okay, and these are some more of the battle information about what happened in the different battles. Next. The Battle of Leyte. This, here we're going to put these together. This is an old picture of Grandma, but she's in there somewhere. But next, we're not going to keep that because it's already destroyed. Army, this is his separation from the World War II. This is the paperwork that he had showing that he was separated and he was a radio telephone guy. Next. Okay, turn that this way. Okay, thanks. Okay, this is grade 3. This is this lady here, Miss Collins, and Miss Brooks, and Mrs. Brooks, and Mrs. Collins. She was, and there's me right there.
Right here.
Right there. And I was, she got married and divorced so many times that we forgot her name all the time. We can just throw that out because it's no need to keep it. Next. Grandpa would write to his brother Harold. That's where they lived. And he was always writing back and forth. This just shows some of the letters. We can throw that out. And this is report to parents. Next. And these are some more me holding Marty. And here's just Marty. Throw that out. We have so many of these pictures. We need to see this. We need to see this. Okay.